Hello students, in my last video I discussed about past perfect tense, and today in this video I am going to discuss past perfect continuous tense. Okay students, so let's start today's session. Past perfect continuous tense is almost same as present perfect continuous tense. The only difference between both the tenses is in helping verb. In present perfect continuous tense, we use helping verb has, have been, while in past perfect continuous tense, we use helping verb had been. And all the structure of sentences remain the same, whether it is affirmative sentences or negative sentences or interrogative sentences. In all types of sentences, the only difference is in helping verb, rest remains the same. As you can see that in affirmative sentences we use this structure: subject plus had been plus first form of the verb plus ing, that is present participle, plus since for plus time plus object. In present perfect tense, instead of had been, we use helping verb have, has, have been. Okay students, so this is the only difference between present perfect continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense. In present perfect continuous tense, we use helping verb has, have, while in past perfect continuous tense we use helping verb had with all the subjects. Okay, so what we have discussed, in order to form the past perfect continuous tense, we put had been before present participle form of the verb, since is used with the point of time, and for is used with the period of time, as we were doing the same in present perfect continuous tense. Okay students, let us go through some examples. And present perfect continuous tense shows that the action started in past and it is going on still in present, while past perfect continuous tense shows that the action started in past and was still going on in past. Okay, let's go through some examples. It had been raining for 2 hours. So it is a period of time, that's why for has been used, same as in present perfect continuous tense. And helping verb had been is used instead of has, have, as we use has, have in present perfect continuous. Rest all the structure remain the same. I had been flying kite since 2 o'clock. Had the gardener been watering the plant since morning? She had not been dancing for 2 hours. They had been playing chess for 2 hours when I joined them. The Chinese had been preparing for the war many years before they attacked India. We had been standing in a queue for half an hour before the bus arrived. Okay students, so this is all about past perfect continuous tense. It is almost same as present perfect continuous tense. Okay, the only difference is in helping verb. In present perfect continuous tense we use helping verb has, have, and present perfect continuous tense expresses the action which took place in past and still going on, while past perfect continuous expresses the action which started in past and was going on in past. Okay, so now we are going to start future tense. So let's start the future tense. In future tense, today we are going to start simple future tense, that is also called future indefinite tense. Okay students, usually we express simple future tense using helping verb shall or will. Shall is used with I and V, while will is used with all the subjects apart from I and V. Okay, so shall is only used with I and V, and with rest of the subjects we use will. But in modern English we avoid using shall and mostly we use will. Okay students, structure of the sentence: after subject we use helping verb will, shall, then first form of verb. Subject, then helping verb will or shall, then first form of the verb, then object. So this is the structure of affirmative. In negative we write not after will or shall. Subject plus will, shall plus not plus first form of the verb plus object. In interrogative, yes or no answer type questions, as we know that such questions starts with helping verb, so that's why in simple future tense we start such sentences with helping verb will or shall. Okay students, as we have discussed structure of sentences in all types of sentences in each tenses. Okay, so far, so structure of the sentence remains the same, only helping verb changes. Okay, so we have to focus on helping verbs only, rest all things remain the same. Okay, so the future indefinite tense or the simple future tense is used to express the action or event which is likely to happen in future. In this tense we use shall, will between the subject and the first form of the verb. Normally we use shall with pronouns of first person I, we. In the same way we use will with the pronouns of second person you and the third person he, she, it, they, etc. Okay, in negative sentences not is added after shall, will, as the case may be. So examples: we shall not see the picture today, they will not come here soon. Okay, in interrogative sentences will, shall is placed before the subject, as we have discussed in all the tenses. Will you go to college today? Shall we play now? Okay, so now let us discuss use of simple present use of simple future tense. Okay, so dear students, future tense can be expressed in many ways. It is not that we are going to express future action only by using will or shall. Okay, so future action can be expressed even using present continuous and present indefinite, that is simple present. So using simple present, using present continuous, we can also express future action. Okay, so we will be also discussing about such structures of sentences in which we use structure of simple present tense and structure of present continuous tense and in order to refer future tense. Okay, so let's continue. So there are several ways of expressing future time in English. We can express future action events in the following ways. So the first one, in these sentences, the present indefinite, that is simple present tense, express the work planned for the near future. So here our party leaves for Agra tomorrow morning. So the action which is decided, which is fixed for future, then we use the structure of simple present tense to express them. Okay, we stay there for 2 days. So it is planned action in future. Okay, so we enjoy the beauty of the Taj on the full moonlight night and return the next day. Okay, so these all sentences are in simple present, but they are expressing future time. Okay, by using present continuous, I am leaving for Amritsar next week. Are you coming on Monday? She is not inviting you to her marriage. Here student, you can see that we have used the structure of present continuous tense, but they are expressing the future time. So future time can be expressed by using simple present tense, present continuous tense, and by using helping verb will, shall. Okay, by using going to, yes, we can also express future time by using going to. For example, I am going to buy a new pen. If you don't admit your mistake, if you don't admit your mistake, I am not going to pardon you. So these sentences, you can see that by using going to, we can also express the future time. So there are so many ways for expressing the future action, the future time. Okay, so mostly we use going to when we are sure what we have planned we are going to do in future tense, or half of the action has been done. Mostly we use going to in order to express that action in which we have done half of the action and rest planned to be done in future. For such actions we use going to. Okay students, which is going to happen in near future. So on using going to, the structure of the sentence will be subject is am, are plus going to plus verb, first form of verb. In both the sentences given above, the speaker is certain about the occurrence of the action, but mostly we use going to when we know that the decision of getting an action done has been taken. Probably some steps have been taken towards it and the action is certain to be completed, as my uncle has bought a plot of land in Delhi. He is going to build a house next year. So here student, most of the action has been done and the rest is planned for future. So in such cases we use going to. Okay, I have drawn 16,000 rupees from bank. I am going to buy a scooter. So here most part of the action has been done and this part is planned to be done in near future. So in such structures of sentences, in order to express future time, we use going to. The sky is overcast with dark clouds. It is going to rain. Okay students, Sham has broken the window pane and he is going to be fined. Okay. By using be plus to plus verb, future tense also can be expressed by using be. Be means is, are, am, was, were. Be means here be is the form of is, are, am, was, were. Okay, so be means here is, are, am, was, were. So by using is, are, am, was, were plus 2, okay, with this structure also we can express future tense, future action. Okay, I'm to reach school at 7 a.m. So it means I will have to reach school at 7 a.m. The Prime Minister is to broadcast his speech today. So here it refers future. The speech of Prime Minister will be broadcasted today. Okay. By denoting the principal clause of conditional sentence. Yes. By denoting the principal clause of a conditional sentence. In a conditional sentence, the first part of sentence should be in simple present and the second part of sentence is expressed in future tense, simple future tense. Okay, so the first action is expressed in simple present tense and the action which takes place later is expressed in simple future tense. So let us go through these examples. If she works hard, she will get a scholarship. We can't say that if she will work hard, she will get a scholarship. Even though both parts represent future time, we can't say if she will work hard, she will get a scholarship, even though both part of this sentence referring the past tense. So if she works hard, in conditional sentences, first part of the action is expressed in simple present while the second part of the action is expressed in simple future. If we hire a taxi, we shall catch the train. So if we hire a taxi shows the first part of the action and the latter action is we shall reach the train. Here both part of the sentences are referring future time, but it's a conditional sentence, so that's why in conditional sentences we use first part in simple present tense, okay, and the second one in simple future tense. Must keep it, remember it is done in conditional clause. If you run fast, you will win the race. Okay, if I go to Mumbai, I will bring a camera for you. So there are so many examples. Okay students, thank you and see you in next video.